Donut time. I'm doing this for the first time. I did an online order pickup thing, so we'll see how that ends up working out. But they have a cake batter flavor, so we're gonna try it out. So I got the cake batter Dunkin' iced coffee. Never had it before. All right, let's see. Taste test on camera. It's good. It's really good. I wish I had a little more flavor, but I'm probably not the best with taste tests right now. The taste has come back, but not fully. That's pretty good. Maybe if it had one extra shot flavor. I'm still reading. Maybe now I'll probably finish it tonight. I'm really enjoying this book too. So Maybe series is definitely my least favorite. Just I'm not so invested in the story and in the characters. What is interesting with this one is I'm interested in new characters. I feel like maybe someday could have been done. Like I felt it was complete. I felt like she did what she had to do. I felt at peace with maybe someday. Any character that was in maybe someday I'm bored with, but all these newer ones and maybe now I really like. Yeah, people are like really selling just junk. What are you doing? Have you just been putting toys on her? What are you doing? Good morning! I'm vlogging today. I'm so happy. I haven't been doing vlogging in so long. Every time I think I'm gonna pick it up, I don't. We have new exciting adventures going on in our world. What's going on? Say good morning. Bubby what? Bubby. Basically, quick update for y'all. My husband has a new job now. I just have been feeling really like just down and out, and I get into this thing where I'm like, oh, this influencer, this content creator is doing very well by doing X, Y, and Z. And so then I try to follow that pattern and it just does not work for me. I just want to be here, and I feel like authenticity is 100% the winner of the game. And so their X, Y, and Z is their authenticity, but my X, Y, and Z is my authenticity. So what works for me is not gonna work for you, and what works for them may not work for you. My husband got a new job, which is very exciting because we have been hustling, y'all. It's been all work and no play. It's actually really hard for me to even say that he has a new job because it just doesn't feel real. We basically lived a life where we worked all the time, and a lot of people didn't understand the schedule. We got to be into a cycle where we were learning that we were spending our life working, and it was only going to get worse. It was never going to get better. We kept thinking maybe it'll get better. We're at a new place now, and I feel excited, but it's starting over again. After working so hard and going through so many hard years, we're starting over again, and so that's a very difficult pill to swallow. A lot of things will be kind of lateral. I feel like this is a good thing, but it's starting over, and it's going to take some time to really get into the momentum of how life's going to be and just how our new normal is going to be. It's going to take a little bit of time. So it's exciting, but it's at the same time, I mean, starting over and new things are always very scary and challenging, and he's just done such a great job at just still staying excited. And with this new place, there's a lot of perks to it. There's a lot of other things that I would love to bring into this story, but I won't because it's too much information. But 2 nights ago, my son woke up crying, and come to find out he was crying because his shark had fallen out of his bed and I didn't know. Well, during the cry, he ended up doing this cough that sounded like croup. So my husband and I were completely like just terrified and everything. So we pull him into bed with us. It was like only 10, so we're still watching Stranger Things. So we bring him into bed and we're like, all right, you're sleeping with us. He would cough. When he would sneeze, it had this sound, and it wasn't a normal cough or sneeze. Don't know what that was about because he's been fine ever since, but that was the other thing that's been weird. So he slept in like till 9. I had to go wake him up at 9 this morning, and cleaning, dusting, getting life back in order, coffee, all the things. Happy to be back. Thank you for listening to this ramble. Let's do more exciting things. I got myself on Instagram stories a lot more again today, so I gotta get back over here. I got my Miranda Fry bracelet. Why is my camera doing this? Got my Miranda Fry bracelet, the top one. The second one's Miranda Fry as well, but I already had that one. With the top one, I don't know, I'm so sorry it's doing that, but the top one is my new one. Oh, she's beautiful. The person I bought it from, it was listed as good. This thing is new. I don't know why she listed it as good. It's new. Okay, so that's great and all, but something that is really surprising me. It's not really surprising me because I wouldn't have bought it if I didn't expect it to be pretty good. She, you guys, is a beauty. Hands down, my favorite case that I own right now. By the way, I haven't redone my nails because they just keep falling off anyway, and I feel like I should just pull them all off. You guys, if you have not tried a Wally case, Wally cases in my opinion are more comfortable to hold than a loopy, which is very shocking because loopy cases are amazing. If you hear the storm, by the way, I just got done trying to get my cat to come inside because it's like storming. There was that like tropical storm Alex, and then there's another one behind it. But oh no, power's going out. Crap. But anyways, if you haven't tried a Wally case, I'm gonna leave a code down below. But if you haven't tried it, Wally cases are more functional than loopy. They're more comfortable to hold than loopy. And this part up here, like where my finger is, that's a wallet. If you haven't tried a Wally case, you might have to. Definitely check them out. I bought all of my cases from them on my own. A lot of times if you're an affiliate, it doesn't mean that you get sent the product. If someone uses your link or your code, you get commission off of it. It doesn't mean that you get products sent to you. So I feel like a lot of people get nervous because they're like, oh, well, was the product sent to them? Like, no, I bought it with my own money, and I'm talking about it after buying it with my own money. I did not vlog the rest of yesterday. Here we are again today, 2 days in a row. Look at me go. I'm trying to find like a way to put my tripod. Kids are super hyper. They had some, what is this? Oh, I forgot my daughter was playing with this. There's like a huge smudge on it. I've barely used this thing since I got it. I don't even know if I have any vlogs live since having this camera. I don't think so. But anyway, oh my gosh. Okay, so this morning, my husband has been going to work very, very early. So this morning I woke up, I've been waking up early, and it feels so good. But I heard this like loud noise, and at the time I just didn't know what it was. I heard like a loud noise and then like maybe even a spraying sound. I don't know, it was just a very odd noise. Heard this weird noise, but I didn't think anything of it. And then I went to the bathroom and it flushed weird. I was like, that was weird. And then when I went to wash my hands, there was no water. Come to find out, a pipe on the side of our house had bursted. And I heard it burst, and so it probably was bursted for probably 30 minutes, which is not very good. Our whole side of the house got flooded. I had to run out there and turn off the water because I didn't know that was the issue, so it just had been running. So I had to go turn off the water valve. There is thankfully a plumber in our neighborhood who we've known about. We've known that he does plumbing, and so we gave him a call. He was here within 20 minutes and had it fixed within an hour. He had to like run around to get the parts and stuff, so that's what took most of the time. If my husband were home, it probably would have been something that we could have fixed. In fact, we definitely could have fixed it ourselves, so that's kind of the bummer, but just unfortunately that wasn't the hand that we were dealt. If you have like a teenager, it wouldn't be a bad idea to teach them some sort of trade, because this guy made a couple $100s in an hour. So that was our morning, and I ended up needing to clean their beds too, so I was like, oh crap, I need to get their beds cleaned before they nap, and so hopefully our water's fixed by then. And anyways, that's all done, so crisis averted. The kids are so hyper. I have no words for how hyper they are right now. I just want to say this, and I'm going to say this in a vague way, but I've been on social media for a very long time, a very, very, very long time. I have seen so many things happen on social media that my number one advice for you would be keep your head down and just do you. There needs to be more people who are just like coming together. Social media was where you did shout out. You wanted to watch other people grow. You helped other people grow, because when they grew, you grew. And now it's not like that anymore. Now it's so competitive that nobody wants to help anybody else. So just do you, because no one's gonna help you grow but you. And that's just the truth of it anymore. So